Good evening.
Good evening.
I too am happy to be here. The greatest challenge for me in my educational career has been invisibility. I am, as you, I'm sure, have witnessed, an African American woman. In Iowa, I am one of about 2.5% of the population. You may know that we are experiencing an achievement gap, and as such, African American students are achieving at a rate that is less than that of the majority. We are invisible in this state unless there is a negative. When we look at TV and see a criminal, or when we see the statistics of achievement on a whiteboard or in a school. I have had the opportunity to teach in the Cedar Rapids Community School District, and as a teacher of advanced placement English, of humanities, have come into contact with many wonderful students and wonderful dedicated teachers. And in that experience, as a part of that experience, I have had the opportunity to encourage students of color to take those rigorous courses. That is a challenge that is ongoing. That is a challenge that needs to be highlighted and pushed and encouraged on a daily basis. I am of the opinion that the achievement gap does not need to exist to the degree to which it does. And I think that it takes some education of all of us as a community to nurture these young people so that they see themselves as viable learners, so that they see themselves as learners who can achieve or aspire to some of the rigors and extracurricular activities and interests that the young man at the other end of the table articulated not too long ago. So invisibility has been a challenge for me, and the frustration of that invisibility is that, Ralph Ellison wrote about it in 1952. I experienced it as a child myself, and it's still going on. So when we talk about progress, we need to think about what kind of progress for whom, how do we equalize that progress so that all of us are, so that it is available to all of us have access to it at once. Interestingly enough, the greatest opportunities that I have experienced as an educator are the very same thing that I just talked about. Having a chance to interact with young people who have infinite ability, who need to have encouragement, who need to have nurturance, whose parents need to be educated so that their children reach levels that they are capable of. I have never, in my 23 years of teaching in Cedar Rapids, or in my 33 years of teaching in Illinois and Indiana, met a parent who didn't want better for his or her child than he or she had been able to achieve for him or herself. And so I think that we need to keep in mind that we are living in an age that is moving faster and faster and faster, and that those of us who are in the classroom or in administrative positions have a hard time keeping up with advancements as they occur. And but at the same time, it is our responsibility to help our young people access these kinds of advancements as they come up.
Thank you. We've got a little bonus action going on here. Because of the large number of people and all the tables, we are going to let you all off the hook with answering one question because you all did it with an A+. But we will need you. What we want to do is move into our cafe activity, our World Cafe activity. So I would invite each of you panel members to join one of the tables and add your view, your perspective, and your ideas to the table.